Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to the message for today, to this video. I want to get right into this. Whoever you are beautiful. Not only are you soft, gentle, heartfelt, open, you are also brave, courageous, strong, fierce, ferocious. And you do both of these sides of you so well. You play it off so well. Because it's who you are, it's just natural. And the deer card, the first card, she's like, I need people to see me here, was the first messenger today. The first guide. I've been seeing deers in my meditation, actually, lately, in my mind's eye. Your energy is like a deer. It's so docile, it's so calm, it's so gentle, and has this fragile power to it, if you know what I mean by that. It's like, in its essence, it's so perfect and beautiful. And because of its fragility, because of its temporary nature, because of how soft it is, that's what makes it so powerful. The wind is just picking up as I'm starting this reading, which is super interesting to me. A quickening in the heart. I think you understand who you are. I think you know this about yourself, and I think you're being taken to a deeper level of this now. What love can be. Who you can be when you embody this soft, delicate's probably a better word than fragile, nature of yours. The power that has, what can be created in that state of being. I just want to sit in this energy right now. It's blissful. It's healing. And you may notice this as well, that there are people who just want to sit in your energy. People who are attracted to you because they sense that you are different. They sense that in your presence there is something that they don't get to experience too often. It's rare. Your presence is healing. It's a healing light, and especially in this world that is becoming more and more robotic, more and more mechanical, more and more suppressed in a lot of ways. You are this anomaly, this shining beacon that people look to. And the fox came out on the bottom of the deck as well. He's the sly little fox there. In this deck, he's like an entrepreneur spirit. He's very clever. He's very adaptable in business, but he's also very strong when it comes to his family. And I say him because he comes across as a very masculine energy to me. This might be how you come across on the surface to people, or this might also be an aspect of you that goes kind of hand in hand with this very soft, gentle, docile nature. You are also very adaptable. You're very clever. You're very, like I said, bold when you need to be with the courage, because we also have the lion here, courage, the solar plexus. It's just beautiful. That's all I keep wanting to say. It's beautiful. And it's hard for me to even fully speak about the energy because it speaks for itself. Your energy speaks for itself. It speaks volumes. It's felt. Your presence is felt. And not just felt as in, oh, I feel that person. It's felt as in your presence literally transforms people. It transforms situations. It transforms reality around you because of how strong it is. Car passing by. You move things, move people, move situations. You show people what's possible. You show people that so much more is possible than what they even believed in their preconceived, limited mental construct that they've been conditioned into. And you were in this place as well. Not to say that there's, not always going to be limits and conditions that we are to overcome in this life and to, reconcile with. Because there's always a refreshing, there's always a deepening that's happening when it comes to consciousness. But who you are right now in this moment and who you are embodying in this moment is the peak. Like you are here. You've made it. You are it. You see it. On the bottom of this deck over here with the lion, right? This is the chakra deck, the wisdom of the chakras. We have the throat chakra, blue, with sky messenger, freedom. Let go of restrictions and set yourself free. I think this might be the challenge in this reading, if there is one, because it doesn't feel like a challenge. It just feels like a progression, an evolution. We have Warrior 1 peeking out under as well, empowerment. So very empowered. You're a very empowered person. We'll just get that out of the way. But Sky Messenger with the throat chakra here. I can't stop smiling, you guys. I feel so alive in this energy. The challenge or the evolution, the progression of this, like I was just saying, it's hard for me to speak because the energy speaks for itself. The challenge could be in now expressing through the voice this energy that you are. You have worked hard internally to embody this. You have gone through the ringer. So in the middle of here, between these two, okay, very interesting. I have Horsetail, patience in reverse, as well as Mugwort, psychic healing in reverse. Horsetail and Mugwort might be herbs that you're attracted to, but I don't even see this as necessarily. And then Ginseng, the magician, peeking out there. It's like you've had to go through. Well, the first message I was getting with these cards is impatience, maybe a stubbornness, or a feeling of I'm not there yet. I need to get where I'm going. Airplane flying overhead. Yeah, like you want to fly. You want to feel that I'm a bird, I'm free, that freedom, that expansion, because the horse too, to me, can also embody that expansion, freedom, momentum. And with the psychic healing, it's like that's what you've been doing. You've been going through the psychic healing. You've gone into your deep inner depths and seen the darkness, seen the drama and trauma of it all, and really been through, I get the vibe that you have been through parts of consciousness that most people never see. You've gone through, ego deaths. You've gone through becoming things you never thought you would become. You've gone through seeing things you never thought you would see within your own subjective experience, also in the world around you. You've learned the psychic realms, you've learned the spiritual realms, you've seen them, and even if you don't fully understand what it all is, because we never can, you've been there. You've done it. You've seen it, and you continue to see it, and every time you go into that realm where you are, this is what I'm getting to, every time you go into that realm of another ego death, every time your identity is falling away, every time those fears and you feel yourself dying to be reborn again, you know each time now what that sort of is and looks like, and you know now to surrender to it. There may have been impatience at certain times with how slow it felt like your healing was going, or how slow your growth had been going. And you may have felt like your physical was not keeping up with the spiritual and the inner work. But I think what you're realizing now, or what this reading hopefully activates in you now, is this true recognition that you are already there. You are already it. You're already all of it. You are the magician. And you can create and birth whatever you want. But I find, even in my own experience, that it's not about so much what my ego wants. It's not about the getting there to this thing that I want to create here. It's that I find what I want and what I desire reveals itself as just a present moment experience. The present moment is what I truly want as a soul. I'm here. I am here. We are here. And it's this present moment and the full intimacy with the present moment, the full touching of it, full experience of it, that is what is truly desired, I think, at a deep level. Because sometimes we can get so caught up in the idea that even with spiritual work, even with spiritual evolution, it's this constant becoming, and it's this constant still reaching out and yearning for something other than what is. But there's so much to be seen, infinite, deepening to be seen in what just is now. And what is now in front of me is a completion moment in so many ways. You've gone through the ringer. You've gone through the gauntlet. You've seen it. You've done it. You're the warrior. You're the lion. But you're the deer and you're the fox. Like, you embody all these different creatures. You embody all these different aspects and expressions. And you are the world card, the completion. And even if you've felt impatient, even if it's felt like the healing is never ending, you've been patient. You have been incredibly patient and resilient and never given up. That is patience. Patient with the process, patient with yourself and who you are now. And I think you're learning that on a deeper level. Again, you might know this. You probably do know all of this that I'm saying to you now. But there's a deepening, a refreshing, as there always will be. You're here. I am here. This space, this pause I'm feeling. It's like all that is, universe, God, I am, is speaking and saying, be still. Be in the knowing. You are here. Stay here. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do. You are. And it's about seeing that. I am. All that you're looking for, seeking for, out here, in some other place in a linear timeline, it's all here now for you. And so this is not about, again, seeking, reaching out, yearning for something, secretly wanting. The wanting is really just a signal that the soul is seeking itself. But it doesn't need to seek, because if it just recognized it is here, then it would know itself as here nowness. Joyful noise. You're all of it. Like, beautiful. I don't even feel like I need tarot, but I just want to see just for the fun of it, because we're here. I'm here, you're here, we're here experiencing this. Isn't that wonderful? We're here. You're here. I had this really intense release last night in the heart and throat area, where I was just realizing that on a deeper level, the gratitude for I'm here. Like, this is all so temporary. Everything around us is so temporary, and I'm here, like right here now. Is the bliss, is the beauty, is the joy. Eight of Pentacles, reverse, King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I'm getting a few different messages about this. For the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, what I immediately heard is slowing down. Slowing down on working, like working on something, working on, again, and that boils down again to that, like trying to get somewhere, trying to get something, trying to do something for the sake of it. Or this idealization of, you know, the craft or the great thing you're crafting. You already are in the process of the crafting, in the process of the great work, just by being here, just by being in this energy I'm talking about, just by being you. And King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, he is that lion we were just talking about, and that warrior. He is passionate, he's strong, he's bold. He says it like it is from a very instinctual place. And he knows how to organize reality. He knows how to organize reality, organize people, organize systems to move towards a common goal. He knows how to structure. But it's not necessarily him getting his hands in there and doing all of it. It's that he knows how to delegate. He knows how to delegate. Okay, that's what I'm getting now here. Eight of Coins, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You may have felt in life like this is very intense. Like, I'm getting that this is an all-consuming thing for you. In your life, you may feel like your career or what you're working on or who you are embodying in terms of what you're producing and what you are doing in the world is of great importance and is your identity in a lot of ways. You've been very attached to this thing, this greatness manifesting as external achievement or external creative, building. And I get the sense that maybe you've learned in life that it's up to you independently to do it all, and that the more you can do on your own, the more yours this creation will be, or the more it will reflect who you are, or the more, what's the word I'm looking for? The more satisfaction you'll get out of it, or the more enoughness, the good enough, that you will be good enough if you can do it all on your own. Hands in there, pentacle, right? Earth energy, hands on the ground, doing it all. I did this on my own, self-made, millionaire, I rose to the top, no one, like that vibe. Even if it's not that overt, it's like, that's the vibe I'm getting here, is that your ego self or the human self does this a lot. And that's okay to do, to get your hands in there, to do the work, if you're really genuinely enjoying it, if it brings you joy, if it feels like it is a present, perfect manifestation of who you are. But speaking about this reading, about trying to get there, right? Trying to get there, trying to do things to get there, even if it's spiritual work, even if it's inner work, always trying to improve, always trying to go. Then it's not, in that case, true, present, loving work. It, at the deepest level, is stemming from insecurity, that you are not already all of it. And the King of Wands here on the bottom of the deck, like, I think you're more of a King of Wands, to be honest. I think you are more the King of Wands, especially with this lion, right? And this happens to be right below this lion. You are, when you think of lions, they are known to be like the king of the jungle. They are powerful with their big presence, Leo, strength. Yet, on a day-to-day basis, they're not out there just doing. They're not out there with their hands in it, doing all the things all the time. A lot of the time, lions are actually resting. They're resting, they're observing, they're discerning, conserving energy. And then when the time comes to act, they know how to act. They're strong and they're precise and very, very powerful. The King of Wands gives me the same feeling. He is the king. He rules over all of this. So your life, you are the ruler. You are the ruler over this. And when you are in this state of consciousness and presence, you by nature have graduated to a new level of power and responsibility, in which you're not having to get your hands all in the muck anymore to make things happen. That third dimensional sort of Newtonian physics consciousness, right? When you are fully attuned to the present moment, you are now in a more fifth dimensional quantum space, where you understand that by ruling and having authority through the mind and the emotions, you can delegate to reality, to the field, what it is you're wanting and what it is that you are designing. And again, not from trying to get somewhere or trying to want to be somewhere, but just because that's who you are in the present moment. Like, you are the king, you are the ruler, and from pure joy, from the pure bliss of that, you know how to command reality. This is a highly advanced space to be in. A whole revolutionary change in consciousness from that third dimensional linear thinking to you've accessed this secret knowledge. That I am. You might still hold on to this idea that to be a king or a queen is like, you don't deserve to be there. Your ego, your human self, because of the way the world works. We might look at it like, well, to be a king or queen means I'm above everybody else, and other people aren't going to like that. We don't really like monarchies in our present day because that's hierarchy. That's not what this is talking about. It's not talking about just in the sense of like other humans. We're talking about reality itself. You are a king or a queen over reality itself. And the universe, it responds to that self-belief. It responds to what you're thinking and what you're feeling and says, all right, here you go. Here's more of that. Here is the reality that corresponds to those thoughts and those beliefs and those emotions. So if you believe yourself to be the King of Wands, if you believe yourself to be that ruler who has the resources, who has components of reality that want to serve your desires and what you're creating, then that will show up for you. If you believe you are this reversed Eight of Coins where you have to do it all on your own and you have to do the work physically and hands-on, and that's the way, then that is the way. There's no outside thing that's making you do anything. Big truth. It's all you, and when you remember that, it boils down to that consciousness, right? When you become conscious of that, then you take control over it. You take authority over that. And when you take authority over that, that's when you can also surrender to the beauty of that as well. It's one and the same. The surrender and the authority, and the control, they both are, it's hand in hand. One thing, all one, all is one is all. There goes the King of Wands. Let's see what else came. He flew. Oh, Two of Wands. And Two of Pentacles reversed on the bottom. See, okay, yes, so... Okay, so I get this sense, with Earth energy, yeah, you've been, stuck in the mud is the vibe I get. Holding on to too much. This Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's, signaling to me that you're ready to release juggling all these things on your own, and you're ready to be the King of Wands who has options. He has options. He holds these wands in his hands, and he's spinning them around, being like, oh, what do I want today? What do I feel like today? Which one? Just for the fun of it. Which wand am I going to take? Which wand am I going to take and be like, abracadabra? There you are. This is the level. of consciousness and creation you have in this state. The Magician. And I want to close this reading out with this. It is so easy to get caught back up in third dimensional reality, linear time, the earthly realm, to look at it, to see, well, this isn't here in my third dimensional realm. I'm not this person I want to be, or I think I want to be in this third dimensional realm. And it's very easy to quickly get caught back up in this idea that I must make something happen, that I need something else to be whole and complete, because this is the realm of separation. But the more you practice this higher perspective that, no, I actually can enter this fifth dimensional quantum infinite potential realm where all things already are. It is only a matter of my thought to create it. And then you can sit in the knowing of that and sit in the true gratitude in the heart, which all gratitude is it's the emotion we have based on the fact that what is in the quantum has to catch up with reality. So in the absence of the thing in reality, we feel gratitude. Because it's already, we already know. It's all here. I am here. And if you can enjoy that state of being, if you can be in that state of being, then you are all the kings and queens of these suits. You are everything. You are I am all, I am self. The heart is where the blending of these two spaces, the ethereal, spiritual realms, and the physical, third dimensional earthly realms come together. And if you can sit in the heart, be present in the heart, and aware that you are, then it doesn't matter what this outside world looks like. You are there are no words. And then that's when everything happens. There's that plane again. Then you fly. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you very, very much. Your energy is beautiful. And we need more people like you in this world. You're going to do incredible things. You already are, because you are. All right, take care. I'll see you in the next one.